The Bag Holder 2 Homeowner Portfolio Challenge, where I am taking $500 and showcasing to each and every one of you how not difficult it is to make that into enough money to put as a down payment on a house. I am extremely excited to give you guys an update here today because I feel like it's been quite some time, and we are actually only 1 month away from the full year, the first year of this portfolio's existence, and it has already gone up over an 11x. That's including even the pullback that we've been experiencing from $6,870 all the way back down to $5,500. I almost said $5,550, but I'm very excited because this portfolio has been doing exceptionally well. The halving hasn't even happened for crypto yet. I want you guys to pay attention because I think 100xing this portfolio is actually going to be a lot easier than I initially expected it to be, which is mind-blowing to me because who the hell 100x's an investment portfolio in the span of a year or two? Good morning, Valerie. Good morning, Zach, Abdel, Mandy. Good morning, Crypto Rogue, and Steven. How is everyone? How is everyone doing? Reasonable 6-month price prediction for Noble. I have actually no idea, my man. I actually have no idea. Reasonable price prediction could be $1. Let's say $1. But really, it could be like 50 cents. I don't know. Noble sale lasted for nanoseconds. Dude, the Noble sale, all right. I was going to get right into the portfolio challenge for everyone who's watching the recording after the fact, but so I'll scroll for a second. You can kind of see everything that's been in the portfolio. Not everything I'm still holding in this portfolio, but everything that I am holding is currently listed out here. I wanted to put all $1,000 here, this $1,000 in stable coins that I've been telling you guys to hold on to for a good period of time here because I expected the market to have a little bit of a pullback and I knew there'd be good buying opportunities that arose. All of that $1,000 I wanted to put into the Noble Blocks presale, but I fucking missed it. But I didn't even miss it because I was sitting there the entire time waiting on the website to actually get to do it and participate. But in the span of 30 seconds, the Noble Blocks presale rose all 220 ETH. 220 ETH. That's almost $800,000 in about 30 seconds. And I didn't have enough time. My reactions weren't quick enough. I was like, all right, let's load the transaction. By the time it loaded, the sale was half over. By the time I actually got to do anything to confirm it, gone. Everything was gone. It completely sold out. So I don't know how I'm going to proceed forward with this because as you guys know, I'm an advisor to this project, Noble Blocks. I am one of the advisors for this project, right? I've been generating hype. I've been getting things ready for this pre-sale, for the token launch, for the platform launch, to onboard scientists around the world in order to integrate them into decentralized science as one of the prominent figures. That's been my role, is trying to give them their voice and make sure that they actually succeed with the project. So I am receiving tokens, and I'm not sure how to proceed forward. Where should I buy the tokens from myself for the portfolio challenge and act as if I did get into the pre-sale? But that's kind of like cheating the system a little bit, especially where almost none of you guys got into the pre-sale, which is absurd. $800,000 in 30 seconds. Like, what even is this market? We haven't even gone through the halving yet. What is even going on? Oh my God. Why do you not F with Amidas? Oh my God. All right. Why do you not F with AI Metis? I don't like the metaverse. I think it's way too early for the metaverse. I think it's kind of like, yeah, I don't really like the metaverse. And they're doing healthcare in the metaverse. And I think that'll be really cool, but they have to compete with the likes of telehealth providers like Teladoc, or there's a shit ton of them, and so they have to compete in a very oversaturated marketplace, and they're using an avenue that I just don't think is that effective yet. I think maybe by the end of the decade, the metaverse might be something cool that we could pay attention to, but right now, I think it's too early. Where can you buy now? There is no spot to buy Noble Blocks right now. We have to wait for the Uniswap listing, which should probably come by the end of the week or maybe this weekend. But in the current moment, there is no way to buy Noble Blocks. Damn, Logan got 6 ETH in the presale. My dude, you got millions of tokens. Holy shit. Good on you. Pat yourself on the back. W Logan. Lucas, what's going on? Crypto Rogue. Yeah, I don't think the metaverse either, but they're WB, they're P2P marketplace. Yeah, listen, at the end of the day, guys, at the end of the day, it actually, come here, all right, come here. It actually does not matter what crypto you buy over the next year. You'll probably make good money, okay? That's just the reality of what we're going into. That's just the reality of the market. Probably doesn't matter what you buy. You'll end up making some amount of money. Obviously not financial advice. Nobody knows what's going to happen, but it's not hard right now to make an egregious amount of money in crypto. The thing that is hard is picking the ones, is not getting rug pulled, not getting scammed, and picking the ones that are going to perform better than Bitcoin. Because I could make money on XRP, sure, but it's probably going to underperform Bitcoin. Maybe I could time the trade really nicely, but if you go look at the last year, XRP's up 30% in the last year. You go look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up 155% in the last year. If your portfolio is not up 155% in the last year, then you are doing something wrong. Okay? That's just point blank. If you are not beating Bitcoin, why are you holding on to things that are not Bitcoin? Just sit in Bitcoin and wait. My portfolio here, I know it says it's up 102%, but that's $4,500 of profit on something that's $5,600. My portfolio in May started at $500, and currently speaking, we are sitting at $5,672. So what I might end up doing is purchasing some of the Noble Blocks tokens from myself so that I can act as if I got into the pre-sale. Let's do a poll, actually. Let's do a poll. I'll let you guys decide this. You guys decide. Am I still holding Clore? Yes, in fact I am, Abdel. In fact, I am. Good morning, MK. 400k Noble. Let's go. That's really good. Tell me that drink isn't prime, please. Nil, I'll tell you whatever you want, but that's going to be a lie. This is a pink strawberry watermelon prime at 9 in the morning. Delicious. Absolutely delicious. What was I doing? Oh, starting a poll. How to handle Noble Blocks. Alright. I'm going to say sell myself tokens at pre-sale valuation must be between 1 and 35 characters. Fuck off. Sell myself tokens. Buy on Uniswap. What should the third? I guess I don't need a third option, huh? Yeah, I guess that's it. Buy on Uniswap or sell myself tokens. Start the poll. Oh, I already clicked on the third option. No, there we go. Okay. This is serious, guys. This is serious, okay? This is very serious. I want to know your opinions on this. So please participate in this poll. It would help a lot. Sell myself tokens at the pre-sale valuation. Okay, the public pre-sale, not the private pre-sale, none of that stuff. Sell myself tokens or just go buy them on the open market on Uniswap. Yeah, it's insane because I was listening to people say that they had to pay like multiple ETH in order to actually get into the pre-sale in gas fees. They had to pay gas fees of multiple ETH. How insane is that? Only if you sell us some. Get out of here, Steven. What do you think of prop chain? Ultimately, and this is something I wanted to discuss with you guys as well. Got a lot of things that I want to talk about with you. Prop chain global, this thing, yeah, America, fuck yeah. If Noble does what Axon did, you literally changed someone's life. Let's go. Obviously, there's no promises. Obviously, nobody knows what's actually going to happen, but hopefully, we can see something similar. hopefully we can see something remotely similar to what Axon did. I think Noble has as much potential as Axon. Axon really did a phenomenal job when it came to improving all the token metrics and improving upon everything. Noble Blocks, I'm not allowed to talk price action much, okay? So I got to be careful with what I say because I don't want it to come across as if I'm promoting something, especially, you guys know, I mean, I am promoting it, but there's a conflict of interest. So I can't really speak too much about it. Let's just wait and see. Let's just wait and see, baby. Yeah. So, okay, so their pinned tweet, 41K views, 24K. That's good engagement. So it looks like they got some real engagement. The retweets are not matching the likes, which means that it looks organic. So it looks fascinating. I don't really have any thoughts on prop chain. I've never heard it before. I'm sorry. But they look organic, and I have followers in common, which means that it's got to be a real thing. Kelly here from BitLab Academy over at Discover Crypto. I respect his opinion, so if he's following it, that means it's probably a decent thing to be looking at. Insider trading, that's what we need to talk about, baby. That's what we need to talk about. Can you talk briefly about Alpaca Labs? Yes, I can. Because I purchased a decent sum of Alpaca Labs. So this is Alpaca Labs. Dun, 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 dun. This is Alpaca Labs. Alpaca Labs actually just launched their live beta for alpacafy.xyz. This is in order to boost DeFi on ICP. Right now, the internet computer doesn't really have DeFi at all. And so Aaron here put me on to Alpaca Labs. Alpaca Labs also just launched an app, an iOS and Android app. The devs are deving. Let's go. So it's a really interesting app. It's in order to show off some of the DeFi within ICP's ecosystem. So it's bare bones right now, but it is something that is very needed within the entire space, right? And Magic Shell, please, absolutely. I literally bought Alpaca and Magic Conch Shell 2 or 3 days ago. So these are two micro cap. Let me say it again, micro cap. I bought Magic Conch Shell at a $70,000 market cap. Neither of these are over $250,000 market cap. So be very careful if you do anything like this. But these are both tools to attempt to increase the DeFi ecosystem within ICP. And you guys know I'm really bullish on ICP, and so therefore we need to have more DeFi ecosystem related plays within ICP. That's why I'm also want to get into the Sonic launch whenever that happens. We have Alpaca, we have MCS. Noble Blocks is utilizing ICP technology. Even though it's an ERC20 token, it's utilizing ICP's technology. I paid $200 fee for 2 million Noble, lucky. Honestly, Lucas, that's not even a bad deal. That's not even a bad deal. Just saying. I paid $200 the other day to lose money. So low key, Magic Conch Shell is very similar in that they are boosting the DeFi ecosystem for the Internet Computer Protocol. One of the problems with ICP is that a lot of people have no idea what they're doing. And so they accidentally rug pull projects. That's a real thing. That's literally there have been multiple people who have rugged a project they've worked on simply because they don't know how to deal with liquidity pools. So Magic Conch Shell created a new token standard which makes it impossible to remove the liquidity pool of a contract. You make the canister and then you blacklist it, and you can't change it anymore. You can't do anything. So it's an anti-rug token standard, which is really cool. So again, I purchased some MCS. There's a whole little ecosystem with MCS's tokens, which I find very fascinating. I've not purchased anything other than MCS, but they got Jelly, Pretty, and MCS. I saw you hold Lake. What are your profit targets and how big do you think DeSci will be? It's a good question. I do hold Lake. I hold a lot of things. Lake was actually one of my best callouts to date. Because we'll come back to that coin that you just saw, but Lake is at a $23 million market cap. The first time I called Lake out was back here when it was $140,000 market cap. So Lake was actually a really good call out for this guy, for this investor. It's just started skyrocketing. I think this is a decent price point to be looking to accumulate based off some trading volume or based off just like technicals on the chart. I think this is not a bad price point. I will extend this line to signify this is where I think buying underneath this line I think is a killer deal if you can get the opportunity again. Obviously not financial advice, but just on a technical standpoint, getting in underneath 2 cents would be great. Now, where do I think Data Lake will go is a complicated question because a lot of these projects require marketing. A lot of these projects require marketing. You can build really cool things, but if nobody knows you're building it, then it doesn't matter at all, right? And I use this example multiple times, but I think people are starting to finally understand it and resonate with it. If I am sitting at my house, let's see, well, can I change it to, aha. If I am sitting at my house and it's Halloween and I have king-size candy bars, but I live in the middle of nowhere, okay? Am I gonna find trick-or-treaters to come to my house to get the king-size candy bars? Or am I gonna have to tell people that I'm giving away king-size candy bars? The word is gonna have to spread like wildfire. But if nobody ever knows that my house is giving away these king-size candy bars and I live in the middle of the woods in rural Alabama, nobody's coming to my door to get them, despite me handing out literal gold for Halloween. That'd be lit. If you find, everyone knows it. Everyone knows when you find somebody giving out king-size candy bars, like, everyone wants it, right? No denying that that product is amazing. The product is in high demand. Everyone wants it. But if nobody fucking knows that you're handing them out, it doesn't matter. You need to tell people. And then you can let the word of mouth rapidly expand and spread across the entire neighborhood, and you'll have a line of kids outside your door. But if you don't ever tell anyone that you're handing out these king-size candy bars, then it does not matter. And that's something that I've been trying to express to a lot of these DeSci people because they have it in their head that all they need to do is build something really cool. And that's just fundamentally wrong. And I've had so many calls lately with so many founders, brilliant people, brilliant minds. So many times have I had to explain this to people. And it's funny to see that the people who do end up doing marketing are the ones who are winners. That's just how it is. Why do you think Solana is number 5 blockchain? They don't have great tech. They don't. They just know how to market. They did a damn good job at it. So they skyrocketed. Solana's not even 1 cycle old yet. It's literally still not even 4 years old. So that's where I come in. Is Noble telling people about the candy bars? Yes, Steven, yes. Noble is telling people about the candy bars. I am telling people about the candy bars when it comes to Noble. And I'm telling other people who have the same ability to tell, if not greater abilities to tell about the candy bars, right? Hopefully that makes sense. I'm telling, basically what I'm doing is I'm going to all the kids in the neighborhood who I know gossip a lot, and I'm telling all of them about the candy bars. And then I know that they're gonna go spread it like crazy. That's exactly what's happening right now. So hopefully Noble has a successful launch. Hopefully their platform is able to gain mass adoption. And after I'm done with phase 1 like this, we'll go on to phase 2 where I'm literally touring around Florida talking to actual scientists from universities about decentralized science. So boots on the ground, we're making things work. Now, as far as how high do I think some of these DeSci projects can go, I have been saying this from the beginning, and I will stand firmly that before the end of this bull market happens, whenever the end of this bull market is, we just hit 30 concurrent viewers, which is the most that we've ever had in a live stream. So if you guys appreciate this kind of content, if you enjoy the raw, authentic version of myself and like making money within crypto, please make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, because we go live. I've been saying this from the very beginning. There will be a decentralized science project that makes it into the top 100. Okay? I've been saying it from the very beginning when we didn't even have a decentralized science project that was more than a $10 million market cap. We will see some decentralized science project in the top 100. What is that going to end up being? I'm not sure. Will it be Lake? Maybe. Will it be Research Hub? Probably. Will it be Axon? Could be. Will it be Noble? I sure as hell hope so. Oh god, I hope so. Could it be Gene? It could be Gene. Which project is it going to be? I'm not totally sure. Gene is really small, so like, that ride would be insane. Sorry for burping. A $5 million market cap up to $1 billion would be crazy. You also have to understand that the top 100 coins are all over $1 billion market cap. That's right now. These are probably going to continue. These will continue to run. The top 100 will be a lot higher than $1 billion market cap when it comes time for these projects to get in there. I don't care. I still think it's very possible, in fact, very probable, that we do see a decentralized science cryptocurrency project hit over a multi-billion-dollar market cap in the next year to year and a half. Right now, the biggest one in existence is AXGT, sitting in at $73 million market cap. So there is a lot of room for this entire industry to expand. Maybe it's Poo. It could end up being Poo. We have no idea. You guys don't even know what Poo is. Most of you guys don't even know what Poo is. No, it will not be Poo. I would shit myself, pun intended, if it was Poo. Alright, that poll. Let's see what the poll results are. We got 20 votes on the poll, so shout out all of you guys. And 60% said that I have to buy on Uniswap. So, the community has spoken. I will be buying my Noble Blocks tokens on Uniswap, just like the rest of you, which means I will end up missing out on some of the gains, but so be it. Poo is the first DeSci product from HairDAO. Yes, correct. Why doesn't Research Hub use Coinbase for marketing? They can't. Research Hub is the project that Brian Armstrong co-founded. Coinbase is also the company that Brian Armstrong co-founded. But Coinbase is in a legal battle with the SEC about listing securities and about listing unregistered securities and several other things as well. They can't risk listing Brian Armstrong's project without fully vetting it to the highest extent possible, especially right now. And so, because they're separate entities entirely, Research Hub has to go through the same process to apply to get on Coinbase as every other crypto. And Coinbase is being aggressive against Research Hub to try and prove a point to the SEC that they don't just list anything, and to show that Brian Armstrong does not have the supreme deity rulership over everything that happens there, that they can be separate entities. On top of that, if Brian Armstrong used Coinbase to market his product, then you'd kind of be looking at like a giant KOL pump and dump. Hopefully no dump, but you guys know what I'm talking about. It's just too many conflicts of interest, you know? You know? The market opens in 4 minutes. The market opens in 4 minutes. If you look realistically, how great is the potential for projects like Lake and Gene? Take a guess. Very high. Very, very high. I think that both Lake and Gene could end up being multi-billion-dollar companies that utilize blockchain technology. Like, Gene... What was I going to do? I was just going to show you Poo, but we don't need to. And then I was going to talk about Cyclix. So let me pull up Cyclix, that way I don't remember, or that way I don't forget. Cyclix Games. 23andMe has a market cap of $236 million right now. And it's just been going straight down because the company is being run poorly. Damn. I didn't realize it had literally gone to shit. 23andMe is worth $250 million right now. The company is going to shit. It's not a good company. Gene does things better, has more data, and provides self-sovereignty to an individual. Plus, it's crypto. Crypto comes with an inherent level of speculation, and almost all the value in every single financial market is derived from speculation. It's just that crypto has a higher degree of that speculation because it's so much easier to access. Gene, I think, will end up being significantly larger than 23andMe because they do a lot more. They do a lot more than what 23andMe is capable of. 23andMe can sequence your genome, but only for your genetic, for 23andMe basically sequences about 0.1% of your entire genome. Genomes DAO sequences about 80 to 90% of your entire genome. So there's orders of magnitude to this game. Like, there's levels to it. Genomes DAO is just up here. 23andMe is down here. Then it has an entire business model, and it's not just a little pump and dump scheme. The token is just being utilized. There's multiple different tokens as well, so they're doing things appropriately, and the TAM is huge, the target addressable market. Lake is the same thing. Lake is pretty much the exact same thing. They have a disgusting amount of opportunity out there to allow researchers to view certain segments of medical data while still protecting self-sovereignty and data protection and abiding by HIPAA. They just have to expand. They got to just go tell everyone what they're doing. Everyone make sure you understand the dragon hunt before aping into Cyclix. Yes. Yes, everyone understand. Cyclix Games. We'll go to the link tree as well. This is a pre-sale that's coming up in the very near future, like in the next week or two. So Cyclix Games is a pretty interesting game. I'm excited to play the actual game because they have a little bit of fun. The airdrop minigame, the pre-sale referral system, the token gamification, the dragon hunt incentive wallet. I gotta put my phone somewhere. It keeps buzzing and it's distracting me. There's a lot of cool things that they're doing here. Even the token, the thing that got me kind of excited was the little mini airdrop game. Because you can flip a coin, bet on it. Which side should we do? And then you're gaining points for an airdrop, right? So the minimum bet is 1 roar. I have 200 roar. Let's bet 25%, which is 50 roar. What do you think we should do? Heads or tails? H. I want to see in the chat. Put an H if you think we should bet heads. Put a T if you think we should bet tails. None. Oh, there we go. Set a reminder. Literally tomorrow, there's an AMA, so you can go ask and get as much information about this as possible. The pre-sale is coming up very quickly. Head is the mood. H. I got 1 for T. All right, so I'm seeing a few heads here. A few heads. Plus, look at the engagement. 131 people tuned in for something that has not even started marketing their pre-sale really yet. 131. All right, more information. Flip a coin. Funny watching people get hip to Cyclix after realizing what's coming sooner or later, or it'll be too late. All right, I'm seeing a bunch of heads, so let's go ahead and bet heads. If we lose this, the live stream ends. Ooh. Get fucked. No, I'm just kidding. I actually don't want to end the live stream. I'm having too much fun. But I gained some CP, so I believe the CP is what counts towards the airdrop. I'll give you guys more information as more information is needed for this. It's just something intriguing that has been brought to my table over the last couple weeks. I've been watching them build, I've been watching them develop, and I've been watching Lucas here interact. Where'd he go? Interact heavily with the team that's been building it. And so it's kind of fun to see it all play out, and it's fun to see the changes that have been taking place in it. But admittedly, I have not fully dived into it yet because my head's always in decentralized science land, and this is not decentralized science, this is gaming. But there's other things in my portfolio that are not all just decentralized science either. It's just that my attention has been so focused on IRL, making it so that the space moves forward, that I've definitely been lacking in doing my researching. But I will put the link to their socials here if you guys want to check it out a little bit more. Not HairDAO, Cyclics. It has been very exciting. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Zach. Mateus is a really smart dude. He's a really smart dude. And he's been working like directly with BCB for a while now to kind of like smooth things over and get everything excited. So it's actually pretty exciting to see what has been building. And they've been making changes and they've been improving upon every single aspect of it, which is why I'm like excited to start looking at it and start actually paying attention. I will be participating in the pre-sale, but that's kind of like the gambling side of me. Like I said, when you participate in pre-sales, you need to participate in several, because it's kind of like you're spreading yourself thin across multiple pre-sales in the expectation that a few of them will pop off like what Axon did. Not everything is going to pop off like what Axon did, but if you never even partake in any of them, then you never know which one is going to be the one that really does well. Really does well. And I'm a huge fan of GameFi and GambleFi. I think that it's really fascinating watching those two narratives catch on, even to the point that like when I first got into crypto, the thing that got me into self-custody was GambleFi. Like it was gambling websites. The very first thing that I ever used that made me get off of exchanges was so that I could go gamble. So like there is a point to it all. There is a purpose. One of the ones that I'm like very excited about is Based Games. Based Games is working with my marketing agency, again, to get the word out. We're helping them onboard creators who can use the platform and do live streams and make content about it. So like, just like what Stake does when they hand out Kick deals, or they hand out deals to everyone on Kick, they hand out a deal to Ben Armstrong, Stake has a ton of money to just go pay people to stream and gamble and do all those things. Now, there's Z Casino's coming up as well. Z Casino's another one that's like actually probably going to be one of the biggest airdrops for the year. Like that's about to take over the entire internet when Z Casino starts their marketing push to let everyone know that they're launching. Based is really fascinating and really cool. I'm a big fan of Based because of a lot of different reasons actually, but they did a fair launch, so everyone who has a token had to buy at some point on the open market. The total supply is completely in circulation, which is really cool. They give 60% of the platform revenues back to token holders, which is super fascinating. Again, I'm working with the team, but they didn't even have tokens to like give our company. I literally had to go on the free market and buy the tokens. We just started like helping them with their marketing. So it's kind of cool. No, it's not just kind of cool. It's really cool. You need to be responsible when it comes to gambling. Obviously, it's just like anything else that you do. Like there's high risk, and you're probably going to lose all your money. Like no, you will. If you continue to gamble, you will lose all of your money. That's just a given. But it's fun. Just like going to the casino occasionally is fun. You just have to go in with like $500, knowing that you're going to lose all of it. I did 2 pre-sales last week, broke even on one, made 7 SOL with the other, and still hold some of it. Pre-sales are risky. Absolutely. Pre-sales are like gambling as well. It's just hopefully you have a little bit of a house edge when it comes to the pre-sales because you can do some research. But there were 3 pre-sales. Do you guys remember? Let me pull it up, see if I can. Google Docs. This document's from a while ago in one of the classrooms that I hosted. Let's see if I've done so many documents. Let's see if is this it? No, this is not it. Can Data Lake 100x from here realistically? I think that's a little bit much of an ask, but anything can happen. I look for smaller and smaller things when I'm looking for those 100x's. Is this it? Yeah, okay. You ready for this? Months ago. This is from a classroom that I held on January 24th. Okay? A classroom that I held in the Discord on January 24th. These were the pre-sales that I was informing everyone to pay attention to. Okay? Cryo. Cryo had their pre-sale. I did not like how they went about it. It did not end up going well. I got into the pre-sale and it did nothing. It literally just sat at break even. Okay? Axon pre-sale. Axon's pre-sale could not have gone better. Let's just be real. Let's just be honest with that. Let's just be completely transparent. Axon literally could not have gone better. Okay? I put in 0.66 ETH into the pre-sale, and when it went to $1, my 0.66 ETH would have been worth $640,000. Axon could not have gone better. I didn't end up getting all of those gains, but I could have had I timed it perfectly. I did not. I was selling the entire way up, so I didn't get even close to that, but it doesn't matter. The pre-sale could not have gone better, and I still have some of my tokens vested for helping the team. Noble, the pre-sale just happened. Noble is still to be determined. We don't know how well it's going to go. Nope. Let's go ahead and scoop. 124. This is from January. So these pre-sales have been on our radar for a very, very long time. Noble, to be determined how well it goes. So far, it's been about, if we were to quantify the demand, Noble in 30 seconds raised about 2.5 times the amount of money that it took Axon to raise in 2 weeks. So Noble looks like it's got an exponential amount more demand. We'll see how it goes. And then BioXYZ. BioXYZ has still yet to be confirmed of an airdrop. I don't know why I just highlighted it in white. But BioXYZ is the next token launch that is to be coming. Keep an eye on it. Keep an eye on it. BioXYZ. Exciting. Very exciting. I'm going to be more excited when I can finally... I am so excited for BioXYZ. Especially if they listen to me. I know it sounds narcissistic, self-conceited, whatever the fuck you want to call it. I understand, okay? But let's just look at this objectively. Did not listen to me. Listened to me. Listened to me. Hopefully will listen to me. I'm just saying, okay? I'm just saying. We'll see. We'll see. Still yet to be determined. But just know that there's a reason my content has dipped a little bit. There's a reason. There's not enough time in the day. All right? There's just not enough time in the day. And sometimes you got to prioritize yourself in a way that gives you the highest ROI. I'm still trying to do my best to keep you guys in the loop. Absolutely, I'm going to keep you guys in the loop. You just need to be in the Discord and you need to be paying attention. The content, I'm doing my best to up it. It's just that the production quality of the content's likely going to have to dip a little bit because in order for me to still put stuff out, I can't spend as much time editing and doing all that stuff or even researching. So you're just going to have to deal with the occasional video where I'm just like, hello, my name is Patrick, aka That Investor, and then just talk, right? What do you think about Data Lake VC investors? Everything has VC investors. They can do whatever they want. I'm not really worried about it. Did someone get a job? Mods, get MK out of the chat right now. A job? A job? Get him out. Out. Where's Derek? Ban him from the Discord. A job? I haven't had a job in 2 years. Why would I get one now? Is there enough liquidity for all the demand that is coming? Let's be real, Lucas. MFers can literally post a token address on Twitter and raise $3 million in a day. There is enough liquidity. There is enough liquidity. Hopefully there's enough liquidity. Noble might just go literally fucking skeet. No, we'll see. We'll see. But these are the pre-sales, and there's more. There's more. There's more now. These are just the ones that are DeSci related. But there's, like, I know of even more that are coming down the pipeline later. And there's other things that are coming, like Cyclix Games. And I know that there's even more pre-sales to be happening in the near future. And by the near future, I mean, like, over the next, like, 6 to 12 months. So just keep an eye on everything. I'll try and keep you guys posted. And I don't like keeping secrets. You guys already noticed that I've accidentally leaked like 4 things on this live stream. So like, pay attention to what I'm saying, and you'll probably pick up on other things as well. I'm not going to be keeping any kind of secrets. So as soon as I know things and are confirmed and in legal contracts, I will inform you guys of all of these things. Like, I'm an advisor for Noble. I'm getting my token allocation for Noble. I'm helping it out. I know Lucas has been helping Cyclix Games and Mateus as much as possible. We were trying to get a contract with Axon DAO, but then they rug pulled the contract on us. So be it. That's just how the entire game works. It's how it works. No hard feelings on Axon. It was super successful launching it, and they have enough wherewithal to continue down the road and become a prominent figure in the entire space. So I'm super excited for that. Like, everything is good, all good vibes, but I will keep you guys posted on things because it actually eats me away inside when I try and hide things from people. So I'm just not going to, and I will deal with the ramifications that come from those types of activities because I know that it's going to upset people, because I know that you're supposed to keep things in business a secret. But guess what? I don't care right now. I'm going to do me, and you guys can benefit from it if you want to. Or maybe you get hurt by it. Who knows? Maybe it's a self-destructing spiral that happens, and I end up blacklisting myself from the entire industry because I share things that I shouldn't share from you guys. Your time's your most valuable asset. Hopefully, this was worth investing it into. I appreciate each and every one of you guys being here with me, and I will see you for tomorrow's live stream. Peace.